Perfect time for you to go to watchthejunkies.com to see our in-studio guest, Max Major, renowned mentalist and magician. He's returning to Baltimore for his all-new show, Think Again. He's got shows tonight at 8 and tomorrow at 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. at the Baltimore Theater Project. Tickets available at maxmajor.net.
Hey,
now, this isn't your walk-up song, though, is it?
No. It's
Max
Houdini.
I understand who it is, but Max should have his own walk-up song. This is the second time he's joined us.
Well, he should have this
Actually,
every time
third
he comes
time,
on.
technically.
Because he is a Houdini.
He certainly is.
And
Right.
a friend.
Take it.
What would your walk-up
right.
song be?
My walk-up song, White Horse.
I don't know who or what that
Yeah.
is. Couldn't
What is
tell
it?
you.
Explain.
It's an old song. Monifa did a remix of it. It's like one of the most remixed hip-hop songs.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, look
Can
it
you
up.
find
Try
that,
to Google
Valdez,
it
for
so
the
you
next
can find
segment?
that, Valdez.
So the next segment, by the way, we've determined that we're not doing the envelope for
Right.
this segment.
The envelope I'm
So
holding.
here's the deal.
Envelope,
and Max, you
envelope.
can set it up. Can you remind us what you brought and tell the listeners once again what you brought us yesterday? It was 6:45 in the morning.
Yeah, so it was yesterday morning, obviously before the game was played.
Yep.
Correct.
And I brought the envelope in. I had made my prediction actually 2 days before that. I think I did this Tuesday morning. sealed it
Okay.
up, brought
I
it
wish
in
you
to
had
guys.
predicted Heath Miller would have
Hold
one
on.
catch
You
for
actually
1 yard.
Yeah.
You actually sealed it up 2 days before you came in?
Yeah, I did this when I first talked to Droudbach.
Fearless, let me just real quickly make this prediction and then be done with it, move on with my life.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, a prediction's a prediction 2 days out or 1 day out.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I brought that in. I left it with you. I
Correct.
signed the envelope.
You did?
It's taped up.
Mm-hmm.
You signed the envelope. It's double sealed. That's
Yes.
your autograph.
Correct.
And it was in his
I mean,
locker.
and you tell everyone. I don't know what happened after I left here. So what happened to the envelope after I left
After
here?
you left, I walked it down to my locker number 83 here at 106.7 The Fan. I put this super secure master lock on my locker. Okay, and it was secured overnight, and
Right.
it stayed there until about maybe 8 this morning, and we took
When
it
you
out
got
of the
it.
locker, and it's been in my possession ever since.
There's a 100% chance no one has touched that
It's
envelope.
not been tampered with.
Yep.
You can see it's still sealed on both ends, my signature intact.
Right.
The other side, just plain brown.
Perfect.
Yep.
Nothing's changed.
And just to be clear, even before I walked in the building, it wasn't still in your locker. There's not a way I could have gotten to it. It's literally been
under
within
lock
your
and
plain-
key.
It's been within your plain sight since I've been in this building.
Yes. And I did go to the bathroom for 3 minutes. Otherwise,
No, but
it's been
I
in my
was
possession.
engaged with Max.
Yes.
He didn't go over there by your
Hasn't
pathetic
been
Coke
tampered
Zero.
with. Yes.
There's always been
wasn't in that
someone,
area.
whether it was you. There's
Yes.
always been
Yes.
one of you guys.
You
Correct.
haven't touched the envelope.
Okay. Yeah, and so
So we're going
that's
to do
it.
that next segment.
Yeah, and so we will get to that. We'll
Mhm.
talk a little bit about the game, and then we will get to that. But
Let me ask
also
you this.
just-
Did you sweat the game last night?
it was the most interesting I've ever been in a football game.
Is that true? You're not really a
That
sports
is-
fan?
No, I'm a sports fan. I'm a Ravens fan too.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, the way that game went, I mean, it could have gone either way, right? I mean, how many missed field goals were there?
Right.
How many opportunities were there for either team to win?
Correct.
Right.
And everybody was calling it, as a blowout, right?
I don't
Vic was
know what
starting
to
and-
expect.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I
But
really-
even just to call it while you're watching it, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Even
Yeah.
just to call it while you were watching it, it was just so at any given time.
I know, but
somebody
as
could've
I was
stole the
watching
game.
that game, I'm thinking, what does Max Major know that I don't?
Yeah.
How about a lot of things?
I know
A
that you
lot.
want to
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I
Is there
do.
any chance there's going to be like a sticky answer and I'm going to be pissed?
Or disappointed.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what you're expecting. So I.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good answer.
Against what I wrote down is against any odds there could possibly be. It's a bet you couldn't even make in Vegas.
I'm intrigued now.
Yeah.
All right, but we're going to get to
Why
that.
do
Doing a good sell job.
Why do
on
I
it.
have to wait? I want to.
You gotta wait. You gotta be
Because
patient.
he
Have
brought
some
in
patience.
magazines and a spool of thread and a marker.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he has other things that he
got
wants
other
to show
bits.
you.
Got other
Remember, the
bits.
last time Max Major was with us, and it's maxmajor.net if you want to check out his
Hey,
website,
thanks. Yeah.
and at It's Max Major on Twitter. The last
Uh-huh.
time he was here, he actually made me pick a card, and he was able to get Jason to figure out the card that I was holding. So he wasn't even doing the trick.
Yeah,
Right?
you read-
Jason
you
was
read his
figuring it
mind.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That blew my mind too.
Yeah.
That blew your mind.
Yes.
So I want to try a couple
It
new
wasn't
things
as
today.
donkish as Cakes, who wrote down
On his arm,
he
right?
put-
Yeah.
But cliche. He,
I had
put
an ace
he
up my
actually wrote
sleeve.
an ace.
Oh, that's
on
what
his
I'm
sleeve,
saying.
like,
That's because I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Okay? And we have a mentalist in here who's just using my brain like it's a big piece of silly
That's what,
putty.
no, but you said like an ace is kind of cliche. What would you have said? I'm just curious if that, because to me they're all the same. I do this every day. People say
Okay.
different cards every day.
So if I wrote one down right now, you can figure it out?
I'm just curious because I hear people say that all the time, like, oh, like an ace. But I literally see this every day. It's not always an ace. I mean, people could say any card.
Right.
What would have felt more random to you? I mean, I don't know.
A nine of clubs.
Please
nine of
deconstruct
clubs.
him. He thinks he's silly. He's
No,
not
but
that silly.
no, but here's my point.
A nine
you know,
of
it's
You're just
clubs
saying
would
that
feel
you're
more
so
random.
cliche. That's all.
You admitted it yourself.
I know. It's dumb.
there are 52 cards in a deck, and is there a camera on me right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have
Watch
anything in my
the
I don't have
junkies.com.
anything in my hands.
This one here. and
You do
then
not.
It's
Yeah.
Turn that one around.
And, you know, the truth is that no one card is any more predictable than the other. You are human. You can make a decision. Maybe he's a little easier to read than other people. But you just made a decision right now. You said 9 of clubs. And we did not talk about this before we went on air.
Right.
We didn't even mention a deck of cards.
Right.
Yeah. I pulled my wallet out before we started having this
did.
conversation, and it's sitting on the table right here in front of me.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
have anything in my hands. I'm not wearing any sleeves.
If people,
I gotta see it.
You're right. Yeah. Look. Inside of here, I actually have one card. It's actually my lucky
He's
card.
got a smart card for the Metro.
Yeah, right. It's
He's-
actually the 9 of.
You know what? Black magic. We're
Hey,
in the
put on the
process of it.
camera.
So he's got 52 cards on his body somewhere,
It's
Cakes.
literally. Look.
Somebody bring in some
He's got
logs
nothing
and,
in there.
and some lighter fluid, and
All right,
let's
hold on.
burn him at the stake because
So
he's a
Gravy,
witch.
he's got 52 cards in 52 different places.
52 different wallets.
It's
yeah.
magic. He's the most talented person on earth.
Jason, how did JP just literally just thought 9 of clubs
I know.
randomly?
It's in his effing wallet.
Or you were in on the
So
bit.
is the
No!
jury? Is the
You
jury
talked
out
to
on
him
this
in the
one?
hallway.
No, honestly, I was
Oh
thinking of
my
a different
God.
club, and then I was
All
like,
right,
I
how
had to
do
go
you do
more
that
random. And
He's got 52 cards. He's got one under each shoe and a sock. That's all I
Yeah,
can
but
think of.
look, he's wearing a short
This
sleeve
is
shirt.
about choices, right? No, I mean you saw me pulling
Yes.
my wallet out. It was
Yeah,
never
no.
meant to be anything else. You saw me pulling. This is about choices. How much time do we have right now? We have a couple minutes.
Sure.
Yes.
I want to try something with you because you're a card player, right?
I mean, it used to be.
Yeah. Well, you guys have the Junkies poker tournament coming
Yep.
up,
Yep.
right?
Right,
So I wanted to do a thing.
By the
kind
way,
of-
you could win it. You just show up there. You
Should I
just win
come
it.
out? We should do a thing. I should come out and do some kind of prediction for the. Well, we'll see how the day goes.
Yeah.
I can make a prediction. All 4 of us aren't going to win money.
Yeah.
We're gonna be
Is it
$1,200 in the
possible-
I
hole.
bust out in about 2
Is
hours
it possible
in.
for you to get over here near me just so I can see you? Because there's microphones between us.
Yes.
And maybe you could even stand up. That'd be cool. That way, I can get a look at you. We're going to try a thing. We're going to play a quick game. This is a little thing, okay?
All right.
I got, where's it at? I've got a coin here, all right? This
All
is
right.
a simple thing just to show you how I read people,
All right.
okay? You're going to have some choices. I want you to take that coin behind your back. This is an old thing. We're going to play a couple of rounds, and we'll put some more money on the line. And mix it between
Not
your
my
hands.
money.
Mix
Go
it
ahead.
between your hands.
So
When
you
you're
just
ready-
do a 50-50 shot right or
Yeah,
left.
just to start. When you're ready, bring both hands out with your fist closed, and then you're going to give me a poker face, okay? Now, for you guys who aren't watching online, he is really trying to give me a poker face right now. I'm going to ask you, I'm going to point to your hands. I'll step back a little bit. I'll say, is it here? You say no. I'll say, is it here? You say no. The answer is always no. If you're listening, try to hear it in his voice, okay? Is it here? Say no.
No.
Is it here?
No.
Okay, I'm going to go $20. Okay?
I
20
think it's in the
bucks
right
on this.
hand. I
Okay,
saw you
look,
use
I'm going to
lip
pull
quiver.
my money out. I'm going to put it down
No.
here on the table. I'm going to
No.
say it's in your right hand.
Yeah.
Open up. Okay, that's the first one. To be fair, it's 50-50.
I actually think I was with you on that one.
That's
His
good, but you're
lip
looking
quivered.
from the side. Yeah, this is just the first one, and we're going to play 2 more rounds. We'll
Yeah,
play
right.
3 rounds. I'll leave my money out.
Do the same thing.
Mix it around between your hands. When you're ready, bring your hands out with your fist closed. What are you doing? You're not putting it away in your pocket, are you?
No, I'm just shaking.
Oh.
You didn't put it away in your pocket. Look at me, though, when you just look at me. Okay? Is it here? Say no.
No.
Is it here? Say no.
No.
It's in your left hand, yeah? Okay, cool. That's 2. Take it behind your back. Now, he's gone right and then
2
left.
for 2.
He's gone right and then left, okay? Now, the last one's up to you. You wouldn't want to go left again, but when you're ready, bring both hands out with your fist closed.
He's just
Why you put
And now
that
he
old
plays the
suggestion
He's playing
bit
with
in
him.
there?
playing you like a
Because
fiddle.
you're defiant, so
Yeah,
you
look
want to
at me.
go
Hands a
left.
little lower so I can see you, okay? Don't say a word. Just look at me. You went back to right hand, yes?
3 for 3. That's sick.
It's stupid.
I don't get
Like
it.
your $20 is always safe in this room.
It's
Yeah,
so
right?
safe.
All right, I mean, I don't understand that.
I don't either. I don't understand anything that's
So what do
happening
you do?
there.
You read
No,
my
but
eyes?
The 9 of clubs
So
came
no,
out
hold
of his
on.
wallet.
Did you read my eyes? What are you reading?
It's a lot of things. There's a lot of, but you were making choices the same way he chose 9 of clubs. You were making choices, right?
Well, you definitely goaded me into the last one, 100%.
Yeah, but to be fair, you're a human being. You can make your own choices, right?
Yeah.
And you made 3 of them, and the choices you made right over here were to go right and then left and then right.
Mhm.
Those were your decisions. That's not the only options. You could have gone right all three. It's up to you. There's literally dozens of combinations. I pulled my money out before you even opened your first hand, right? It's been sitting on the table. Take the bill, EB. It actually wasn't about the money. It's about the note I wrote you on the back. Read the note on the back nice and
You
loud.
will go right, left, right.
Written on his $20 bill? When did he write that?
MaxMajor.net.
He wrote it sometime like this morning. He just knew. He just knew Eric was going to go right, left, right.
Because every human goes right, left, right? How does he make every human go
I
right,
don't
left,
know.
right?
I don't know.
Sickest
I
thing
don't have
ever.
any
I
answers
don't
for
get it.
you.
By the way, where'd he get the $20? When I looked at your wallet, you had nothing in it.
Oh, I specifically kept that out of play. I didn't want to lose it on a 1 in 52.
How's he do that?
I have no idea. He's a
You know what?
Houdini.
Quit asking why.
Yeah.
and
Just
how.
enjoy it.
No, I want to know how.
All right, do the magazine.
You
Do
want to
it.
take it one step
for my
further?
daughter.
Yeah, go
Okay.
to, by the way, hopefully people are going to watchthejunkies.com and see.
Great time to do it.
And seriously, EB, because I was to the side, I will say the first time you said no, nothing happened. The second time, your lip kind of quivered. He said he was judging like voice. So when you lied,
I tried to be the
Yeah.
same for everyone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, I'm a
I
freaking
couldn't tell the
human.
difference.
Yeah,
right?
it's important that folks know that I do have 3 shows this weekend, and you came out and saw the show with
It was
Drab.
amazing
And I
show.
wanted to do something straight out of the show. Something
Okay.
straight out of the show. And this is, I think, one of the things you
By the
were-
way, give the full
you were
plug. The
talking
show
about.
is where?
It's in Baltimore at the Baltimore Theater Project.
Mhm.
It's going to be tonight at 8 o'clock and tomorrow at 6 and 9 o'clock. So there's 3 shows. If people go to maxmajor.net, they can get tickets to and check out the show times.
Very nice.
Yeah. And so I got a couple of magazines here. I'll try this with you just because you're facing me.
Okay.
Got The Economist and Time
Boring.
and
More
Consumer
boring.
Reports. Which one do you want to use for this? It's up
I'll
to you.
go with The Economist. My
Okay,
father was actually an
Slide
economist.
me the rest. Okay. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to kind of mimic me. I want you to hold that magazine up towards you, and I want you to flip through it, and I want you to turn to a random article. Now, look, something like that would work. Like a big picture like this, that wouldn't work. You got to have a bunch of paragraphs in front of you, and hold it more towards you so I can't see what's on your side of the
Okay,
magazine. Like
then
tilt
I'll
it
do it
towards
again.
you. Don't let that way no one else. You could think anybody else could be in on this and know what you're looking at. So get turned to a random page with a bunch of paragraphs in front of you. Okay, don't even let him see because I don't want you to think anybody's in on it.
Right.
Look at me. In a second, I'm going to ask you to scan down between those 2 pages. Are you happy with the pages you turned to? Okay,
Sure.
look at me. In a second, I'm going to ask you to scan through those paragraphs
Mhm.
and just pick out one word. But here's the deal. This is the only thing I'm going to do up here. Look at me. I want you to make it a nice big word, more than like 6 or 7 letters. Okay, get a good one in your head. When you got a good one, just say got it.
Got it.
Close the magazine. Is that fair?
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, he couldn't even see what was on the other side. But even if
Right.
EB were sitting next to you, it'd be impossible for him to know where on that page you looked. You didn't point it out with your finger, or someone behind you can. Literally, it's only inside your
Right.
head. Yeah. Okay. In your head, I want you to spell this word to yourself one time. Spell it to yourself. He didn't even move. Did you notice that? Literally, you literally didn't even move.
Mm-mm.
You guys are learning. I lost count. I was trying to watch your eyes. I lost count after about 5 or 6 letters. It was actually longer than that, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You told me to go long.
Well, it's up to you, but I just was trying to watch the eyes, and it looked like you were still going. So we're gonna do this one letter at a time.
We're still going to nail it.
In your head, you haven't said anything out loud.
I have not.
In your head, think of just the first letter. Just the first letter. Don't say anything out loud.
I'm trying my best to have a poker face too.
Yeah, but he's gonna
I tried to.
he's gonna read right through it.
I'm not going to grill you and say
it
you're
doesn't matter.
quivering.
Tell me
or-
only the first letter, so I know if I'm on track. I won't go any further. What is it?
It's a U.
Yeah, and then in your head, see the next couple of letters. Like go through that part in your mind, like the next 3-4 letters.
He's
By the way,
scribbling on a
he
piece
does
of
this
paper.
a million times in his show.
Yeah.
It just reads everyone's
Yes.
mind.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
You can read that?
Yes, I can.
Okay, and you watch me write this.
I did.
I want you to hang on to that.
All right.
Actually, yes. For the first time, you went into a magazine. To be fair, it wasn't the same article over and over again. Dozens of articles,
Mhm.
hundreds of paragraphs,
Yes.
thousands of words.
Accurate.
You didn't say the word out loud. You didn't point to it. I didn't ask you to write it down before I came in the room because people always say something's happening off air. All of
Right.
this is happening right now in real time.
Mhm.
For the first time, what is the word that you thought of?
Uncomfortably. I can't even pronounce it.
Show everybody.
Max
Lurch,
Major
what does
can
it say?
write it.
Lurch,
He wrote
what does
it.
it say? Read it out loud, Lurch.
Oh, my God.
Uncomfortably.
I'll tell you, he does
I'm very
this the whole
uncomfortable
show.
with what's going on
He
here
does it
right
the
now.
whole show.
Yeah.
Grabby, he did
Here, I'll
this the
try it
whole
again.
show,
All right,
right?
try it again.
He did, yep.
You're going to do it again?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
So here's the idea.
What the hell's going on here?
This is about body language. It's about psychology, hypnosis, suggestion, magic. There's a lot going on here. A lot of times people see a show like this and they go, oh, well, everybody's in on it. You watch it on TV.
Right.
Or you go to even a show. And this is the venue I'm in. There's 150 people. You were going to see your friends on stage. You were going to see your family on stage. And so if you're listening and you go, well, there's just no way that's possible, you're going to see me tell your relatives things about them that I shouldn't know over and over. And you came to the show. Everyone's chosen at random. I'm sitting in this room with you guys here right now.
And honestly, he was 100%. He was like 1,500 for 1,500.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. When we come back, we are going to do the great unveiling. We're going to see what is in this envelope.
How do you not want to go to this guy's show?
It's an
You
incredible
have to
show.
go.
It's an incredible
So go
show.
to maxmajor.net for all of your ticket information for his show in Baltimore this weekend. When we come back, the great unveiling of the envelope here on The Fan. Welcome back to the show, Junkies on 106.7 The Fan. Watch thejunkies.com. You need to go there right now. You'll see our in-studio guest, Max Major. You can check him out in Baltimore for his all-new show, Think Again. He has shows tonight at 8, tomorrow at 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. at the Baltimore Theater Project. Tickets are available at maxmajor.net. We're going to unveil the envelope in just a bit, but he has something planned with Jason,
Yeah.
I believe. A
Jason,
trick,
let me ask you this, Jason.
an illusion, if
when
you will.
you're part of the bit, do you feel like he got you?
There's more
Like you
pressure.
want to beat him?
I'll be
you know what I
honest.
mean? Like I feel like he got me already twice.
I feel nervous.
He got me with the 9
He got
o'clock.
you twice.
He got me with uncomfortably, which was a random word in the economics. He got EB 3 times with the just,
He's good at it.
Right.
Craigslist.
The right, left,
it's
right.
crazy.
It's
Do you feel like,
uncomfortable
damn it, he
on
got
the
me?
air.
I feel like obviously, he suggested me to do it
Yeah.
somehow.
I feel like I've done something to this envelope, even though the only thing I've done is hold it. Like I've done something to compromise what's going on.
It's probably
with the
going to have
trick.
your handwriting of the score.
Yeah. I don't, who knows,
You
who knows
woke
what's
up
going to be in here when we
hypnosis
open
in the
it.
middle of the night and
Yeah.
predicted,
I don't get it. I've seen his show. It's ridiculous. I couldn't stop talking. Drabby could tell you.
Yeah.
We couldn't stop talking about it for a week.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if Max heard about it. We were talking about it on the air for a couple days afterwards.
Yeah, and in the show, I make a lot of predictions. A lot of this is
All
this is
day.
sort of reading you, but I make predictions about what's going to happen that night in a very controlled environment in which I am in hopefully complete control. In other words, I'm setting up the context, the rules. I can at some level control what people are going to do, where they stand, who I choose, that kind of stuff. But something to keep in mind is with something like an NFL game, I have no control.
Right.
Right? I literally, you could flip a coin and that thing could change.
So we'll get to that. But last
Yeah.
time you were here, just one of the things which was not predicting, wasn't reading, you just ate a light bulb. And today you've got a spool
Yeah.
of thread, and you want to do something with Jason.
Yeah. So you were
Do we have
asking
time?
me,
Do we have time?
Yeah,
for
I
this?
think
Okay.
you were asking me in the break. You said, what's with the light bulb? What you're a mentalist.
Yeah.
Why are you eating a light bulb? How does that fit in?
Right.
Right.
And so, the truth is, everything I do is about what the mind and the body are capable of. It's both. You know what I mean? It's understanding decisions, understanding human nature, why we make the choices we do, but also what are the limits of the mind, right? Like, what are we actually capable of? And also, what are the limits of the body? And so I do a lot of, like, physical stunts, escapes. I've been tied up, all this crazy stuff. And yeah, people say, well, you can't eat a light bulb. Well, you can. And so I want to try something else that just exploits my understanding of the body. I've got a spool of thread right here.
All right.
Okay. Break me off a little piece of that, like, I don't know, arm's length, something like that. That's good. Yeah,
How about that?
that's fine with me.
Is that-
Yeah.
Don't mess it
Okay.
up, Jason.
No, it's all
Yeah,
good.
I
Okay,
broke the
so
thread. That's all I can do.
a piece of cotton thread.
You're already busted.
Mhm.
All right, you ready? Last time I ate a light bulb. Today I'm going to eat a string. A little less impressive, right?
All right.
Watch. Kind of, you can describe to people what's happening. 'Cause I'm not going to be able to talk here.
All right, he's
Well,
putting it in
he's-
his mouth.
It's just a little piece of
I
thread.
mean, it looks like a piece of dental floss. He's taking it into his mouth.
right.
Here we go.
Oh, I know where this is going to end, I think.
Where's this coming? Out his nose?
Nope.
Probably. Or maybe his eyeball.
Here we
Oh,
go.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's
Pulling
coming
it-
out his
He
eyeball.
pulled it out of his...
Oh my god.
You want me to pull it?
No.
Can I take a picture of that?
It's
What's
sticking
wrong?
out of his right eyeball. The
It's-
corner
hold
of
up,
his
it's
right
coming
eye.
out.
Oh. Now Jason is...
Oh.
Don't hurt him, Jason. Oh my god, I can't even look at that. What is he doing? Cakes. I could understand if it came out
And
of his
it's out.
nose.
My eyes are
Oh
going
my
crazy.
god.
Good God.
My eyes are going
What's he got, a
That's the
crazy.
same string.
Are you
And it's
sure?
a banged up string now.
Is it all bloody? I
No,
can't
It's
even
just
look.
wet.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
mean, it's
god,
got-
it's effing gross.
Oh.
It's insane.
So he put the string in his mouth and pulled it out of his eyeball.
All right, what is
I'm
that?
sure that
Mitch
makes
pulled it out of
sense.
my eyeball.
Yeah, he did. Oh my god.
No, his eyes all red,
My
man. You
eyes
okay?
are going crazy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that. Oh. Cakes.
Hey, he's pushing his body to the limits
Cakes,
over there.
you saw that.
How long did it take for you
yeah,
to
I
train
did.
yourself to be able to do that?
That I've been thinking about doing that for about 6 years. I've been doing it for about 3 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
All right.
He's just like, yeah, no big deal.
All right, look, we got about 4 minutes
Yeah,
left.
let's
here.
do it.
Let's
Okay.
get to the envelope.
Bottom line, you've had that in your hand since before the game was played.
Correct.
Yes?
That's correct.
If people didn't watch the Steelers game, what was interesting about that game was how close it was, right? As Vic was playing, supposed to be a blowout, right? And it literally could have at any time in that game could have gone either way.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Is a field goal missed here, a fake field goal? Like what? They could have won the game with that. Field goals missed. It goes into overtime, and they win by like this slim margin. Like what? Who would have thought that's how the game was going to go?
I certainly didn't.
Yeah, you've had this
Dude,
envelope in
I
your
bet
hand. You're
on
holding
it.
it
I
right
do.
now.
Got it right here.
Before I even came into this building, you secured it. You're holding it. You had it locked up overnight.
power
You've had
lock.
it on the other side of the room. I have not been left alone with that envelope. Someone has been literally watching that the entire time.
That is
Right.
correct.
Yes.
And you have not touched it since
No.
you've been in here.
Pass it over here, Lurch.
There it goes. To the other side of the
That's
room.
your autograph, yes?
That is. It certainly is.
Tear that open. There's a
Hey,
peel
don't
tab
let
on
that
the side.
sorcerer, don't
Yeah.
let that necromancer touch it.
just tear it.
Okay.
It doesn't matter to me, however you want to open it.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
And pull out the other envelope. Yeah.
All right. Hold on a second.
Come on, Nubber.
All right, just relax. All right, here's the pink envelope.
All right.
And that one's
Okay.
sealed
and
as
that
well.
is sealed and signed.
All right.
I haven't, right?
Yeah.
That's
Looks
correct.
You did that
identical.
like on Tuesday. Gave
Open
it
it
to us
up.
yesterday.
Looks exactly the way it looked when it went into the brown envelope.
Now, part of this was done before all the news had come out. I said I did this a few days in advance.
Yeah.
But the rest of it was really left completely to chance,
All right.
and it was left in your hands.
All right.
I'm opening up the
If
envelope.
this is sticky, I'm throwing you right out of here.
All right, what do you want me to
It's
do?
not, it's not a joke.
Yeah.
What was the final score of the game?
23-20.
By 3 points, literally.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. What does it say? What does it say?
Vic starts in place of Big Ben. Ravens win by 3 points.
What?
He nailed it.
He nailed it. Let me see that. How did he get that?
He's got a signature on the bottom. Ravens win by 3.
It's a nubby piece of paper, by the way.
Yeah. What's on the? Let me see the paper. Cakes. What was the score?
They won by 3
23-20.
points.
Overtime, field goal, winner. He nailed it. And we had possession
Why didn't
of
we
the
put $1
envelope the
million
entire
on
time.
it?
Because we didn't know it was in there till just now. That's why.
Valdez.
Do you realize that that'll pay you like 4 to 1?
Not
see
even. No, here's the thing. Because
see
the
that.
spread is all about them not be winning by more than this number of points. You can't actually even bet the exact differential. You know what I mean? If you look at professional odds makers, the guys who are in charge of setting the spreads, and keep in mind their job is not actually to predict the actual spread, it's just to set up the odds in their favor. But these guys, over the course of 75 years, have been right about 2.6% of the time. So even the guys that are the best in the world at this are right less than 3% of the time.
Jason is blown away right now. I mean, shaking her head. You wish you could do that on your podcast.
Well, I mean, it's just like, I mean, if Scobie would have made one of those field goals and he comes in here and Max looks like a clown.
Eric, is there a micro
Right?
printer in
No,
the envelope?
give me the brown envelope. Let me see it.
There's nothing else in here, buddy.
Make
All right,
to
how
pass
do you
it around.
explain that? How do you
Nothing-
explain it?
Look,
He
nothing
nailed
else
it.
in here.
I'm speechless.
Again, watch the junkies.com.
I mean, he nailed it.
Nothing in here.
I'm still
Crushed it.
kind of grossed out by the thread through the eye.
But it's still an impressive feat.
Yes.
Hold on a second.
How did he do that? There's
I-
no chance he wrote on that this morning.
Hey, do you realize?
No.
Do you realize if we would have opened that up yesterday after the show, we could all have been rich and
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
didn't
why
have to
would
come
you
in
let
today?
us do that?
Cakes, I kind of thought you were going to peek.
I was considering it, but I didn't. I didn't want to sabotage the bit.
I mean, he's Drabby.
He's a sorcerer.
I don't know what it says.
What if Scobie?
I'm
What
I'm
if
literally
Scobie?
speechless.
All
I
right,
don't
so
know what to
What
say.
if Vic completes the pass to Brown?
Brent Darr. Get Darr in here because Darr was like, he thought he was going to predict the score. It's not the score, but that's the next best thing, right?
Forget
Gives
next
him
best
2
thing.
thumbs up.
I mean, what do you guys want me to write? You know,
No, I know, no, no, it's
23 is a
unbelievable.
3-point
No, it's
difference.
unbelievable.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
we're up against it.
It's unbelievable.
Go out and see his show because
Sick.
it's entertaining on many levels.
Ravens win by 3 points.
Yep.
There's magic. There's just pulling string from your eye.
I couldn't even get Ravens win correctly.
Nope. Not, and certainly not by the point.
Because I've tried to do that a million times.
Yeah.
I can't even do that. Can you
Got it.
pick? Can you pick my Geico football
And to be
central
fair,
lock
it
of the
doesn't
week?
say by more than 3 points. It literally says by 3 points. Exactly. Yeah.
in
Well, the show
ballpoint
is
pen.
this weekend, and I want to make sure people do come out and see the show. People were nervous about the weather, so it kind of affected sales early on. The hurricane sounds like it's hopefully going to miss us, or it's not going to be as bad as they thought. So, hey, it's a rainy night. Instead of staying at the house, come out and see this show. I guarantee you will have a fantastic
And people get
time.
involved in the show.
Yeah.
Go to again to his website, maxmajor.net, and at It's Max Major on Twitter if you want to hit him there. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you,
dropping
Max.
by once again.
Amazing.
Join me and Cakes at American Tap Room in Bethesda Sunday, 11 to 1 for our Washington Game Down Censored pregame show. Have a great weekend. Grant Danny, they're up next on The Fan.
Sunday.